Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. Also, I am currently accepting private reading requests once again, but for a limited time. So if that is something that would interest you, you can send your request to the email address that's in the description box below this video. Let's begin. Virgo. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody who went out like a lion. They went out with a roar. So they left a very it could be like with words, they left or they left very angry. All right. So they could have said something angrily, dropped some angry words in parting, and now they have retreated, and you can see they're in, look just by the posture. This is like woe is me type of energy. So they're feeling sorry for themselves right here. All right. And I feel like they are, what I'm picking up is that they are quite aware of the anger, the bitterness, the jealousy that they do carry. They are quite aware of the events in their life that may have led to that. But now I feel if they want to come out of this, I feel like that now is the time to heal from those things and to heal from those events, those past events in their life. This could require forgiveness, which they do not do easily. Okay, so, and this could even include forgiveness of self. All right. Um, and so this person is sitting in this energy, and you see that what holds them up are these lanterns. It's like the chair that's on the platform that's on the lanterns. It's like that. That's what it looks like. And so it's like they're sitting here. Maybe they're waiting for illumination, something that will help guide them. But I think that they already have this information. The thing is, for them, they can admit certain things to themselves, but admitting it to someone else is like really, it's a completely different story. They are very, very prideful. They are very stubborn, very temperamental, and very sensitive. All right. So um, they have some very, very intense feelings for you and for this situation with this Two of Wands here. Okay, so he has something on his mind, something on his conscience, and he's thinking. So this can be a decision that they have made, which I believe is the case, and I believe they are also thinking of making another decision. All right. Um, they may lack the confidence, though, to actually do it. Okay, so he's sitting and he's thinking, and because he's thinking negatively, and you can tell just by his posture that he's thinking negatively. This could also be because he's sitting on those lanterns. He may have information to offer. He may be concealing something, um, or wondering whether he should reveal something to you. That's a possibility. So again, we have this decision with the Two of Wands that's sitting on top of him. Um, and he's thinking about something he would desire to create, but he hasn't yet done it. He's got very intense feelings about it. Um, and he could actually do this quite suddenly. Okay, so this could happen quite suddenly. So it could be because he can turn on a dime, you know. He can be this way one minute and then he could be at your doorway smiling in the next minute. It's like that, you know, almost like a cover up for these feelings here. But yet he wants you back. He may not know how to deal with these, or he may have a habit of pushing things under the rug. I feel like he is watching you. This is somebody who's close to you or is keeping a close eye on you. Okay, well, with this community card here, yeah, he could even live around you or near you and is keeping a close eye on you, whether that is they themselves that are doing it or doing it by way of others. Okay, the world is in the reverse, so this is something that feels incomplete for them. It doesn't feel over for them. um, Things have been left unsaid, undone, for this person. Okay, they want another chance. They are haunted by the Nine of Swords. We see it here and we see it here. We also see it in their posture. Okay, the way they're sitting there. This person has not helped themselves by their behavior, and they have not helped this situation either through their behavior. And the behavior is by avoiding taking care of those swords. This is what they need to do, and it's what they've been avoiding to do. Okay, there needs to be a healing inside of this person, because the outer world is a reflection of the inner world, you see. And if they want to bring those two into balance, they must go heal these wounds. Because see, here's the Nine of Swords there that haunts them, that attacks them every once in a while and immobilizes them, or causes them to do things they in their heart they really didn't want to do, you know. And it's all happening because they never took care of the swords, and the swords still bleed, every single one of them. So that can be overwhelming. So what we see at the root here is that they did indeed lose control because of their fears and need to take their power back. They may have thought they weren't going to get what they wanted, or may have thought in their mind, because that's all about the imagination, you know, based on their experiences. They may have thought that you were going to end it, and so they did, or that they were going to be sacrificed somehow. Okay, because they do have that sacrificial lamb or around their shoulders. Or they sacrificed you because of the thoughts that they were having. I mean, you know, they believed that perhaps you didn't love them or didn't care about them. They're wondering about this even as they sit here. They're wondering, did you love them? Did you ever love them? Because look, look, you see the back of the page, so they can't read it. They can't read this page. They don't know how he really feels. And I mean, it's possible I could look at this another way, that maybe they have turned their back on you and you can't read them. And if that is the case, I feel like there is new information coming to you. Okay, here, a change in luck, a change in fortune is coming with this and this Wheel of Fortune sitting here. A chance to start over again is coming with this person. Okay, so, but I'm hoping that I can prepare you by letting you see what makes this person tick, you know, and what needs to be taken care of. An explanation. for the way they behave. They may also emotionally distance themselves from you, close up, not talk about things. Oh, everything's okay, you know. When you approach them, what's wrong, honey? Oh, nothing. Everything's fine. Right? You can tell just by their response everything's not fine, or by their demeanor everything's not fine. Oh, so this person loves you, I'm telling you. They're just feeling so darn sorry for themselves here. But they do want to make up with you. That is clear. They want this opportunity. They don't know where it's going to land. They got to step back into it blind, you know. And they don't know how you feel about them. They have all of these suspicions, but where are those suspicions coming from? Again, we go back to the Nine of Swords of being here twice. All of those events that have been left, to fester. They put themselves out in the cold here through their own actions, and the fact that they are avoiding to deal with those things. So they want another chance, yes. And this is a decision that they are trying to make for the future. And you can see they're going back and forth about this, taking this action to go back, okay, to go back, to sail back into choppy waters. But the reason it was choppy is because of the Nine of Swords. This is what they need to see. I think they need a wee bit of a wake-up call here, because this person they know what they've done. Okay, they know their own history, but they may not be ready to admit that this is their fault, you know, that they are responsible for this, and they need to open up. They need to own up to their part in this. So they're out in the cold and they still have hope, but they have some inner work to do. The Grail Knight is here. There's a part of them that is still hoping. There they are again. Now, the King of Wands could mean something to you, all right, because he is appearing here three times. One, two, three. So that could mean something to you if you know anything about tarot. And if not, well, it could simply be somebody who is carrying the energy of this king, all right? But for some of you, that King of Wands means something, because this is what they're telling me. It means it's going to really stand out to you. All right. And so you see, he really wants the wand here. Look how he looks at it. Oh, he wants it. So he wants that wand, but he needs to go inward and do some healing if he wants this new beginning. Okay. Otherwise, he'll just end up back here again, you see. If you do what you did, you get what you got, that sort of thing. That sort of thing. So he wants the bigger picture. But I mean, he may be looking in the wrong places for his answers. You know, he's looking outwardly to you for answers, when he needs to look inward to find his answers as to why his outer world is upset. And so, I mean, yes, you can definitely let him know how you feel, but I mean, I feel like he must also recognize how he feels and where all those feelings and thoughts are coming from. Okay, not just recognize, but heal. He needs to heal from these old wounds. Yes, and so this is what I just said. That's exactly what these cards are saying, that he's missing information or not seeing it. He needs to swing his gaze inward, okay, because she's looking over here and she is part of his energy, okay, getting the feel for something. He needs to swing his gaze inward. He's been in the hangman energy for some time, wondering if he will ever reach that 10 of cups. Will I have my happily ever after with this person? You know, is there still a future here? These are all things he's trying to decide and he's trying to assess. But the very first step is within him. He needs to heal. He needs to heal what still bleeds in him. Okay? Because there's these old wounds that just fire him up, drive him to do things that he doesn't really want, drive him to say things that he doesn't want to say, but he says them out of pain, the pain that those swords have caused him. That's where it's coming from. And that's what needs to heal. Okay? That's what needs to heal. So the Wheel of Fortune is here. We know he's going to come to you. It is what he wants. It's there. Okay? And, but lessons need to be learned here. Okay, the wheel is here. There's a lesson here for this person. So it's like I said, if you do what you did, you get what you got. But if you've learned your lesson well, you can reach the 10 of cups because it is here in the possibilities. It's sitting in your future. Look at this hangman. The fingers of blame. So they point the blame everywhere except at themselves, you know. And so they need to swing their gaze inward. They'll find the answers they need there. Like, how did they get here? How did they get here? That's the question they need to answer. What decisions did they take? What were they feeling? And where were those feelings coming from that landed them here? If they can find the answer to that question, and if they can actually heal it or find a way to make it lighter and easier to bear, these swords, then they can move forward successfully to reach their 10 of cups. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.